taura e here Karere atu koe Aha kua te aha Ta wharautia Te manawa ora Kia manawa roa
Kei ma te wheke Kua ngā kaupuku e Kei hea te ora e Ka ngaro au i a koe Kia manawa nui da Koe e tama Ka kitea te hua E kopu whenua
Kapu
Kapa
Kape
Iara
Hoia
Ti hei, mauri ora ki te whai ao ki te ao marama. Tautoko ngā mihi o te pō nei, kia rātou i arahi tō tātou nei karakia mo te pō, ko te kura rātou, ko taru mai, ko hine wai, ko jau, tēnei te mihi mai o haki a koutou. Ka tai mai mātou ki te pito tuawhito o te rāhui no reira nau mai, haere mai, ki tēnei wāhanga kōrero o Ngāti Whātua Rākei, e mihi ana ki a koutou. Ka huringa whakaro ki a rātou, kua wehe ki te pō, ngā mō teatea ki a rātou, oki atu rā. E te iwi, tēnā koutou, e piri tonu nei ki tēnei kōrero. Tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Well, kia ora whānau, and welcome to our chat tonight. And we've got a jam-packed, full of fun group that's joining us tonight. And so this is Rangi Māori Hunia from Ngāti Whātua Rākei, and we're going to have a bit of a kōrero around our COVID-19 response. But we're going to have a bit of fun tonight. And so I'm going to get our talent to introduce ourselves. So kia ora boys, e mihi ana kia koutou. Kōrero mai, ko wai koutou.
Kia ora, ko Josiah Tuku Ingoa and I'm 10 years old.
Kia ora, ko Napara Tuku Ingoa and I'm 12 years old. Kia ora, ko Tawhito Tuku Ingoa and I'm 10 years old.
Kia ora, and I'm the mother of these awesome tamaiti, ko Soraya Tuku Ingoa. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but it's an honour to be here tonight.
And Uncle?
Tēnā koe baupa, kia ora e te whānau, ko Dave Harriman tōku ingoa, ko Hera Whakamana Karei tōku māma, no ki te Moana Street. Tēnā koe.
Ka pai. Now, boys, we're going to have a little bit of a chat with Uncle Dave. Really keen to have a chat, Uncle. What you been up to?
Other than working out and paddling on our moana, I've had the privilege to be working on a mental awareness project over the last week. So I was engaged from Hāpai Te Hauora to be a part of their Nōku Te Ao Like Minds program, which is around addressing the stigma and discrimination associated with mental stress. So I managed to pull together, I guess, three videos that I've played out over Facebook, focused purely on whānau within Ōrākei around their experiences with mental stress. So the idea for this project was to delve deep into their kōrero through their various experiences, and at the same time pick off different age demographics, which was pretty cool. So we had teenager all the way up to a kaumātua.
And so, Dave, you're going to share one of those with us?
Oh, yes, I think we've got one queued up. So the first, I think I played this one on Tuesday. Over the past 3 days, I think it's had over 700 views, so it's pretty popular. It's pretty dear to my heart. It's my niece, Tidal. Tough little lady she is, but hopefully we queue that one up and play that and maybe kōrero after it.
Ka pai.
My name is Tidal Harriman and I have been diagnosed with depression, but that does not define me. When I'm having my negative thoughts, it puts me down onto a low where I don't believe in myself, or I'm not going to get over those negative thoughts. I'm not good enough. You can't do it. Your family's going to be disappointed. You're a disappointment. So, for me, it's not just one trigger that sets me to get into a low place at that time, but my main one is being pressured. I think even just asking the right questions, like I said, like not trying to solve the problem, like, okay, what can I do to help you, or what ways can we get through this together, or what can we do together that will help you come out of this. The thing that I like being told is you're not alone, you're supported, we love you, you're going to get through this, even though it could take this long or this long, like you're still going to get through it. And just knowing that I have people behind me, that's what helps me a lot.
Ka whai, Uncle Dave, to most of you. For those that are listening here, Dave is Dave's a bit of a superhero in Ōrākei, and he's been looking after a whole heap of our kids. So, Uncle, I'm going to ask you, why is this title? Talk to us a little bit about how precious title is for you and her connection to you.
So I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. Title was my brother Corey's second child. So he's the oldest of the 4. Naturally, we're all pretty quiet, pretty reserved. And I think with tough whakaaro, it's easy for us to withdraw from the world, and I guess finding those sets of ears that are willing to listen. So Title had a tough period and still continues to battle, but she found ways and channels for herself to communicate, which is the basis of these this kaupapa, Nōku Te Ao, is opening the channels for conversation. And it was pretty natural for me to ask her to be our first video. And again, pretty proud, but super stoked that she was able to put that into video content for other whānau to see. And hopefully that encourages others to seek those sets of ears that need to be talked to.
I can see, Dave, on the comments we've got, and I agree, completely agree, Te Whaia and Dana talking about how beautiful our title is and how amazing she is, and I completely agree. And we've also got some other amazing superstars in our midst tonight, and so we're going to celebrate and spend a little bit of time with them. And so really keen to know from you boys, how has the lockdown been for you and your whānau?
It's been good, but tough. We
have little ups and downs, but we've been through it together. It's kind of good. Spend time with more family and have great time together. This lockdown's been alright.
the downsides about it, it's like too much getting bored of staying in the same place, bored of seeing each other,
And have a little freedom for some time.
seeing our friends, family.
Yeah.
And what about you, Tavita?
Good and tough. Had a little fights here and there.
And who has cooked you the yummiest dinner during lockdown, mum or dad?
Dad,
Definitely our dad. Definitely. Mum's too busy at work, that's why.
Dad always
Dad
cooks.
always cooks.
Well, that was a little bit of a reveal, Mama. Maybe we'll turn over to you. How's the lockdown been for you, Soraya?
It's quite different this time round. I think if for those that were following the boys last round, they put out a couple of webisodes called Whānau Kōrero as a way to support whānau out there and developing and sticking to their whānau plans while we were going through our initial lockdown. And they were stuck at home with me that whole time. So what's different this time is I'm now at Mahi. I'm fortunate to serve our iwi of Ngāti Whātua and our surrounding communities as part of the Ōrākei Health team. And that's a Monday to Friday full-time job. So these boys don't see me when I leave. And all they know is when I come home and I jump on their beds and try to annoy them because I miss the heck out of them. Yeah, it is quite different. Their dad's taking over all the schoolwork and all the housework and all the keeping them entertained while I'm at Mahi here with the team here at Ōrākei Health. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to acknowledge our kai kōrero from Dave's Mahi, the Nōku Te Ao Like Minds kōrero or Mai Kōrero Atu series. That is some strong, powerful kōrero in there, and it takes a different kind of strength and courage to be able to put yourself in a space like that and be openly vulnerable and just unapologetic about this is my experience, it's real for me, and even though it scares the hell out of me to even admit it and to say it openly to the world, to the whānau even, this is me saying this kōrero. So I just wanted to acknowledge our kai kōrero for stepping up to that plate, and just on that also highlight that if you hadn't already jumped onto the kaupapa, this week marks Mental Health Awareness Week for New Zealand, and there's been a lot of kaupapa going on around the country, around Aotearoa, and to encourage people to step outside, reconnect with te taiao, taking time to kōrero, reconnect with whānau and loved ones and passions. I would know that my experience working this time round, having to get up Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, in there doing it like it wasn't even a lockdown. I've been a little bit jealous people get to stay home and enjoy some R&R with their whānau. But even then it can be quite, isolating, because even sometimes you could say, I'd prefer to stay home anyway because I don't have to engage with anything outside of my bubble. Am I rambling? Am I hitting the mark?
You are. You're hitting the mark completely, because I suppose the key part about this is about acknowledging that this has been a pretty hard time, and the boys have been talking about that. And not only has the lockdown been a hard time, but there's a lot of people that are wanting to be able to share about things that maybe in the past we haven't talked about so openly. So really want to acknowledge you all. Boys, I suppose one of the things I'm really keen to know from you is, what do you do to have a bit of fun? What are you doing?
Sometimes we play cards with Mum if she's home, or with our dad. We have a great time doing it because it's really fun, and we like to mock each other if we lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
All we like doing, relaxing, playing games, having fun with each other.
And telling each other jokes. Yeah.
And what about sports? Do you get out and play games with people? Are you active?
Yes.
Just ourselves, no.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've been active. We've been doing this program called Iron Up that helps us keep active and helps us work on certain parts of our body. And plus, we have a dad who likes to keep us in line with our sports. And
Make sure we're on top. Make sure we're the best.
yeah, so that's what we've been doing to keep active.
And what's your favourite sports, boys?
Rugby league.
Yeah, rugby league.
Who do you think's gonna win the grand final? Are you going for Souths or Penrith?
Who are they?
Ask Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave, who are you backing in the grand final?
Oh, the heart says got to follow Benji. Send him out.
I know. I saw him the other day. He looked fabulous.
Mm.
So Dave, how's the lockdown been for you and your whānau?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Got 2 teenagers, just finished up college for the term. I guess college work is pretty full on, so they're busy all day. But with level 3, we've been lucky that we can get out on the water. So plenty of paddling in our OC1s, W1s. So that's been a regular for me. And fortunately, we bought all this gym gear, and then we went into lockdown. So we've been pretty physical, pretty hardcore.
And so, boys, what are you up to? Uncle Dave's just talked about going into holidays, so the kids are looking forward to that. What are you looking forward to doing in the holidays?
Same thing we did last week.
Yeah, something we do all lockdown.
Yeah.
Never changed. Do the same thing every day. Is it still lockdown? It's still lockdown for us.
Even though it's the holidays.
I love it. Kapai, boys. Well, look, I've got this question here. Rawani has asked me to ask this question, so I might ask Uncle Dave first, and then I'm going to come to you, boys. Did you do many TikToks during the lockdown, Uncle Dave?
Not at all, other than growling a certain teenager up late at night, giggling away at her phone. But our work team put a challenge last week to learn the Rob Ruha TikTok, and then we had to perform it today at our team hui over Zoom. So I'm no good, no practice.
And what about you, Mama? Have you done any TikToks during the lockdown?
Oh, of course. You know, it's only during lockdown we do TikToks because it's really time consuming. You get kind of like addicted to it. It's really addictive. But I've taken the opportunity to get the team involved, as you can see. So we also had a challenge for Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, as Dave mentioned, and this is myself and some of the team getting into it.
Get it?
Ahoy Maya Bob the Builder vibes in memory of our Uncle Bob.
That last one was specifically for this week, Mental Health Awareness Week. The challenge for Kaimahi was because we'd literally spent 6 weeks in front of a screen doing Zoes on our phones, staying in touch with whānau. The challenge this week was to shut the screen, turn the phone off, get outside and do something refreshing. And so that was the team getting out there and reconnecting with Te Taiao, a little kepa bush behind the clinic here, but also reconnecting with each other. It makes a huge difference just taking like 5-10 minutes to learn a quick couple of moves and a couple of giggles together, and then everyone feels a bit uplifted and refreshed to take on the rest of the day. So little things like that we can do to keep our mental well-being at a good level, despite all the different ups and downs we're going through during this lockdown. And saying that, I just want to take the opportunity to put a little bit of a dig in for Rākei Health. Whānau, we're here to awhi you. Your hauora is our priority, and whatever you need, whether we can provide it for you or not, we are here to do our best to make sure you get that. And what we're anticipating over the next couple of weeks as our levels drop down is that there may be a few of you out there that have been a bit whakamā or just a bit scared to come in and connect with if not us, at least your own GP. But hey, look, we're ready to just open our doors and open our phone lines. If you have any pārtai around what should I do about a particular concern that you might have for your tinana or your hinengaro, we will find someone that can give you those answers. So feel free to connect them with us. We also have asked Dr. Jeff. He does some Facebook Lives every Wednesday afternoon, and he tends to hit the topics that our patients keep asking him about. Some of the kōrero he's been able to share on that platform is any questions you had around the COVID-19 vaccine. He also talked about, we're talking about breaking a couple of COVID myths next week, and also even you are what you eat, and then just making sure that if there's anything top of mind for you, that's an opportunity to ask the doctor without being charged any consult fees. So jump on every Wednesday and check out next week's kōrero. But more importantly, just pick the phone up and give us a call. Even if you call myself directly, email me, Facebook message me, or Karimuana, we're here to awhi. We always have been, we always will be.
Kia ora, Soraya. Well, whānau, look, I think we're coming to the end of this conversation tonight. Really, this was just an opportunity for you to get a couple of highlights that we're still really active here, wanting to be able to support our whānau that are enduring the 7 weeks of the lockdown, and that actually things can be a little bit hard, but part of having the boys in this conversation tonight is just about being able to be grateful and appreciate the taonga that we have in and amongst us, and the courage and the amazing talents that they have, our children have, and how we want to be able to nurture them and include them in a conversation around how we can stay together and how we can look after themselves. And particularly to our mamas, I think the big takeaway message from the boys for their mama is she's going to be awesome during the holidays. So hopefully mama, she is taking a well-deserved break. Boys, she's even told me she's taking you to the drive-through tonight for to celebrate the 7 weeks of lockdown. So I hope you have all the fun in the world. Tātou mā, it's been wonderful to have you here tonight. Uncle Dave, thank you so much for the mahi that you've done. There are going to be lots of people who are going to want to dive in deep, Dave, to the mahi that you have done. So how can we do that? How can we learn more? You're on mute, Uncle Dave.
I might. So yeah, this project was basically just an awareness for this week, but mental distress doesn't go away. Awareness is pretty much just that. This is just to remind us that lend your ears to others, whether it's through a text, simple cup of tea, unannounced. I guess it's basically up to us and how we use the services like Rākei Health, Whaimaia, NIB. There's a plug for NIB and how we best use that for us. It could be simple as how do we access NIB? What can we do to best use our services that we have? I'm pretty passionate about this space. Not sure where it's going to lead, but yeah, I guess it doesn't stop this Sunday. We got to continue the kōrero.
Ka pai, Dave. And boys, any final words to your cousins, to your aunties, your uncles, and your nannies and koros that are listening to you tonight?
Just to make sure if you feel like you're not feeling well, just remember of your te whare tapawhā, your four-pau wolves.
Make sure you have a chance to do all of them, so you feel great and know that you've done it.
And do one every single day.
Because if you want a mansion, you got to keep at it.
And what remind us of what those 4 pau of the whare are?
Te taha hinengaro, te taha wairua, te taha hine, te taha tinana, and te taha wairua.
Te taha wairua.
Yeah.
Well, whānau, you have heard it right there. Here are our 3 doctors that are coming our way. And if you come to Ōrākei Health where they are, that is who is going to look after you now and into the future. Nō reire te wi, ka tukuna ngā mihi kia koutou e whakarongo mai ana. I hope you have a beautiful week and a lovely weekend and enjoy your whānau and look after yourselves. Nō reira, pō Māori e kia koutou. Pō Māori e whānau. Thank you, boys.
Bye.
Ko Graham Tipene taku ingoa, he uri hau no Ngāti Whātua, Ngāti Hine, Ngāti Manu, Ngāti Kahu, me Ngāti Haua. Once you lose the ability to juggle, things start to get on top of you and you start to question yourself, question your ability, question people's faith in you, question where you're going, you know, just questioning everything. You start to doubt yourself. And sometimes it gets overwhelming. So, I mean, it happens, and it happens often. But then finding the techniques to pull yourself out has to happen just as often. We need to be a different kind of strong, not the strong Western whakaaro of strong. We need a Wairua strength, a Māori strength, an internal strength. I've had a lunch and a dinner with 2 men, and we did that thing, and I just thought we were catching up, but it got deeper and deeper and deeper, and it was awesome. And we opened up to each other, just so that, and then the reply I got from one of them was, "I felt good to not be alone." And I replied back, I says, "Yeah, it does, it really does." Find the people that you can talk to about those things, and walk in 100% safe, walk out 100%. No, walk in 100% vulnerable, walk out 100% safe.
Shot doing? Shot doing.
E whakapono atu ana, ka piripono a hakoara. Whai ana tea huareka, mahi aranga mahi a te rehia. Ki te toi maha te wairua, ko te ngutu tu pere mai ana. Ko a hautokiri hangareka, ngakau whaka kipa kipa.
Noise, when the sun goes